So a lot of people ask me if my mental health was okay after they heard the anti-Slayer Joker character that I made for my Doom video just yesterday. If you've not seen it, go over there. I don't want to spoil anything, and then come back and watch this one. But there's a lot that went in this character that people do not realize that I had to do. But check it out, it's really creative. All right, so here I'm going to show you some editing. And by the way, if you do like to get sneak peek information or see videos before they come out, consider becoming a channel member. I got all the information there. Click the join button and you'll get to see stuff early. So check it out there. Anyway, I'm going to give everybody a fun little bonus here. So this is the voice without any other audio track. I just want you to listen. This is what I said. And let's break it down.
You clicked on this video expecting a trick. What you didn't realize is that you got tricked.
All right, so what is so special about that? Well, first of all, there's a lot of things I did there to achieve this effect. Let's listen to it without any other vocal tracks on it, and you'll get to hear it. You clicked on this video expecting a trick. What you didn't realize is that you got tricked. And that's my natural voice. So what did I do to achieve this? Now, I took this and I copied it here and I basically layered myself. I turned my own voice, I pitched it down, and I did this in a specific way. So if you think about music, what I did was I took my main voice and then I lowered the pitch by 3 semitones and then 7 semitones, and then I increased it by 7. So what does that even mean if you don't play music? Well, half steps are little steps in music. A sharp, B, C sharp, D, more or less. And I chose intervals or spacing that would be not pleasant to the ear. So if you go down 3 semitones or 7, these are all not diminished scales like in music, but they all are meant to just not sound right, sound clashing when they come together. So when we look back at the chart here, we have my natural voice, and if we look here, this one's something else, this one's something else. The whole point was to make you feel weird. And then for the last laugh that went extra loud, I took it and I went 10 semitones down, and then I did some other stuff too. So I'm also going to explain what went into the voice of the character as well. But the whole point, the editing and the layering is meant to make you feel weird. Like, this is super freaking weird, something's not right. That's why I made them clash. It sounds to where they're not pleasant to your ear. So we took that, and there's another thing I did too. Check this out. Let's watch this. All right, so I increased the volume on some, decreased on the other. I faded, or rather panned them in one way. So what does that mean? So if you have a sound and it's just playing in your ears, that's great. I wanted to evoke a specific emotion when I had the little crazy sounds. I wanted to have one of them in this ear, one of them in that ear, one of them in both ears, the low one here, the high one here, because I want you to feel like that you're surrounded with different voices, and I just don't want it to feel normal. So you have the low voice over here that's just really low, and I pitch myself down. You have my voice in both. You need a high one over here, and it's like, well, they're all around that. This is not right. The whole point of that section was to make you feel uncomfortable. Did that on purpose. And in the comment section, I said that Welcome to the Internet by Bo Burnham influenced this in a way that he wants to make you feel uncomfortable. That's not all there is to it. It's so much more. Let's go back to the chart here. So think about that. We're going to just play a quick segment of it, okay? Okay, so there's also a way that I wrote the character. Let's talk about that. Let's go back to the lines. We'll break them down. We're going to break this down.
You clicked on this video expecting a trick.
All right, well, what you have to realize is that this is a magician that is showing you a cool doom trick, but then halfway through, he drops a bombshell like, this is a lie. This is not what you thought it was. You believed me because I sound good, I sound persuasive and sexy and whatever, but this is not true. I tricked you because I made something look good, okay? Now, when he gets in the middle of the trick, think Joker. I didn't mean for this to be Joker, but think Joker. As you get closer and closer to revealing the bombshell, this guy, this anti-Slayer magician has tricked the Slayer, or you in this case, and now as he gets closer to the big reveal, he starts to get more excited, but of course he's very psychopathic. And as he gets closer to the reveal, he begins to get a little more excited. He begins to get excited, very stoked about it. That's why you hear him say, he gets a little laugh, a little nervous laugh, you clicked on this video expecting a trick. And then he laughs more and more and more and more. That's the whole point, is to that discomfort. And if you notice what I'm doing right now is his speech patterns, his cadence, it would speed up, it would slow down, it would be very wild and lavish and charismatic. That is pretty much that archetype of a villain. Is not the Samuel Hayden. The Samuel Hayden, he is more profound through and through, like this, with a little bit of a gliding voice. This is more just like an anxious little antic manic guy. Now, there is a reason I did what I did here, and you might have missed this. So all throughout this, I'm talking to you directly. All throughout this video thing, I'm speaking to you directly, like right here. Check this out. It was convince you that what you were seeing was real to put you in the fun zone. Okay. Now listen to this line. There's a difference.
You clicked on this video expecting a trick.
You clicked on this video expecting a trick. That line is significant because it breaks the fourth wall. In television and movies, there is a trope called breaking the fourth wall. This is when the actors that are on a sitcom stage or whatever, they turn and they address the audience and speak to the camera, like I'm doing right now. So if you watch The Office, they do that a lot. Breaking the fourth wall is considered to be odd, jarring, because if you're watching a sitcom TV show, which I made the 90s, Doom Eternal sitcom, you don't expect the characters, like if you're watching Friends or Full House, Family Matters, whatever, to be like, hi audience. That breaks the illusion of the show. You kind of suspend your disbelief to have that happen. So what I wanted to do was break that fourth wall to add another layer of just, this does not feel right. This is not what you're supposed to do when you're creating media like this. So we break the fourth wall. In addition to that, I wanted to give this character a nasty voice, right? So instead of just saying, you clicked on this video expecting a trick, what I did was I made the hard consonant sounds, the K's and the those kind of sounds, I made them very articulate and pronounced and aggressive. So instead of saying, you clicked on this video expecting a trick, I said, you clicked on this video expecting a trick, like that. What that does is make it sound more aggressive and mean and nasty. So that was intentional. Now, he has his little laughter here. Oh, wrong screen. Here we go. That's the little maniacal build-up laughter. He's like, like that. The next line here.
What you didn't realize.
What you didn't realize, because he's getting more and more excited, and he's about to just blow. He's just so excited. What you didn't realize, that tone implies something's coming. He is about to drop a reveal. Let's continue on. Listen here.
Is that you got tricked?
All right. Is that you got tricked? Is that this is the reveal? Right here is that you are the main subject and the emphasis in this phrase. You got tricked. And the parallel is that you clicked on this video expecting a trick, but you didn't realize you got tricked. And now let's analyze the laughter, because the laughter was done in a very specific way as well. Okay, that is the introduction. He now has dropped the bomb. He has now admitted, like, hey, this is what happened. So he goes, ha, ha, ha. Yeah. And actually, to do this, I was actually laughing. It's super late at night. I don't want to be loud right now. And I was actually laughing. I was making myself laugh. And as I practiced this was physically taxing. This is exertion to be able to aggressively just force a laugh. Force a laughter. To be able to force a laughter like that when you're actually not really doing it, and just push it straight from your chest. Now let's go for the next part here. And hey, like, let's just be real. I know this part is freaking weird, but it was fun to make, and I'm going to make it because I enjoyed it. Now, I brought it down to the big apex culminations of ha 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 ha. Just bring it up and then just drop it. But you don't, in my practice, I found you don't want to go too over the top, because then it sounds even cheesier than it already is. So what you do, it's that fine balance. You want to bring it down and back up and then just drop it into the very end. Combine that with the layering and the tricks and the intervals, breaking the fourth wall, all of that. All of this information is packed into 5 seconds of media. And it's all done intentionally, on purpose. Every move, systematic, calculated to elicit a specific emotion. You didn't realize I was doing all this maybe, and that's fine. But that is maybe why I've had a lot of people come up and say, like, Allstin, this is really weird. You made me uncomfortable. I'm not going to sleep tonight. Well, that's why. You don't realize in the back of your mind, in this little human psyche here, what I was doing to pull these emotions out of you and make you feel a certain way and mess with your mind, which was the whole point of the video, messing with your mind and something you think is... I know someone called this video a post, all right? This is not a post. Okay? There's a lot of calculation and thought that goes into something like this. And it's really interesting to see how you all reacted to it. It's not anything like I never normally do, but I really wanted to just work that out. And if you think this sounds nasty, wait till you hear the Archpriest. The Archpriest is gnarly, and we'll be teasing that very soon. So thank you for watching. I hope you had this little video. I'm making this as a passion out of myself. I know it's not going to get a million views or whatever, but I love this stuff. I want to talk about I want to let you know. I want to educate you on it as best I can. I love the human voice. So, hey, I've been yapping for 10 minutes now. I'm going to head out of here. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you later.